So this is a developing story, as it were. Catherine Clark, who is a unknown rep from the 5th District of Massachusetts, and I say unknown based on the fact that I am a political junkie. Politics is a daily thing for me, and I do not recognize her. Don't recall her from anything. Maybe she was on some sort of press junket. You know, she was on Meet the Press or something, and I saw her on there. I don't recognize her. I don't know her from any other politician, despite the fact that she's in Congress. So immediately, when she starts tweeting at Gamergate, trying to raise a stink about social justice warriors, this set off 14 alarms in my head as to why this person is doing this. This is unequivocally an event where a politician is attempting to create a story in which she is the victim so that she can be covered by the press. This is the daily fucking objective for politicians that are second rung, unknown types. Junior senators even, from big states. This is a daily fucking goal for them, is to try to get press coverage. Why do you think Alan Grayson has the balls to run for the Senate in Florida? It's because he is daily fucking news. Alan Grayson has a big mouth, and because of that has a big name. And from that, he has the balls to run for the Senate because he knows that when he runs and he shouts his mouth off, he's going to get the big bucks. Alan Grayson is not a stupid politician. He has made mistakes and he's done dumb things that have obstructed his career. But he is not dumb in the way of being opinionated and knowing that that helps him among the base and getting his name out there. Hell, I like him. I like Alan Grayson. I like the fact that he's outspoken. That's what makes me respect someone like Alan Grayson, even though I might not agree with him on everything. But someone like Catherine Clark, she is an unknown. She's not Alan Grayson. She's in the peripheral of politics. No one knows who the fuck she is. The way that she can change that is by getting coverage. If she makes a name for herself, she becomes a bigger and badder politician. She gets more donors, she gets more coverage. Because if you have something behind you, if you have some reason for people to cover you, you are going to get covered. And you are going to get, you know, the press junket tour, where you go around, you talk to all the different Sunday shows and all that bullshit. If you don't have a book to shill, you have to have some other reason to get coverage. And this is the way you do it. This is the way you get coverage. And when you get coverage, it is instant fucking money. When people see you putting yourself out there and they feel sorry for you or they support the fact that you're outspoken, you get money. Just look at what's happening right now because of Trump. How many people are now coming out of the woodwork to thank and support Trump because he shot his mouth off and he's had fucking infinite press coverage? This is the result. This is what she's trying to do. This is cynical politics. Anyone that thinks otherwise is fucking dumb. And I'm saying that to any member of Gamergate. If you think this is anything but cynical politics, you are fucking stupid. This is a politician attempting to achieve something that is a daily goddamn goal. Getting the press to look at her and write articles about her. She doesn't give a shit about social justice. She doesn't give a shit about Gamergate. She doesn't give a shit about anything other than I need to put my name out there so I can become the next big woman in politics. I can become the next big politician in the Democratic Party so that I can become, you know, some kind of chair of some committee. I can start some special committee. I can become someone of note in the Congress. Because right now, I'm fucking nobody. And I don't say this from any position of authority just because I have a fucking degree. This is from first-hand experience. This is me sitting on the bottom rung in an office told, look through this paper, look through these things, look at this, look at that. Go online, try to figure out what's happening right now and look for opportunities for the person that you work for, work under. Look for things that she or he can cover, can talk about, can jump on, and become relevant as a result of putting their opinion out there. For the most part, the National Party doesn't like representatives, or really anyone, state senators, really anybody, shouting their mouth off, putting themselves out there in any kind of way where, you know, they don't become the outlier, like Alan Grayson. Alan Grayson is not liked by the National Democratic Party. They do not like him. They talk down about him. They don't like him. But he's aware of the fact that putting himself out there like the way he does gets him coverage, gets him donations, gets him in the position where he can fucking run for Senate. in Florida. And I'm in the position where I like that. That'd be cool. A Democratic senator in Florida, a guy like Alan Grayson, a guy that isn't afraid to put his fucking opinion out for people to hear it, and isn't a pussy like most Democratic politicians. This is a politician attempting to find their own niche in this sense of putting their opinion out there, attempting to put themselves on some soapbox, some moral high ground for all those of you that don't like what she has to say. That's what she's trying to do here. This is cynical politics. And so I'll say the best way to address this person and what is currently happening is to say exactly what I have just said. We're not falling into the trap, Catherine Clark. We know exactly why you're doing this. I say this from first-hand experience of working under politicians. I'm not fucking dumb. Neither are a lot of people. But I think that, this really needs to be said. You're a cynical piece of shit. Put your fucking voice out there on a real fucking issue. Not shitting on gamers. Not being a fucking dickhead. Do something real. Do something honorable. Do something brave. Stop being a coward moralist. You're trying to straw man Gamergate. What we're trying to do. Why we oppose social justice. If that's related to Gamergate. Totally negating all the stuff about ethics. It's just totally disingenuous and it's transparent as fuck. Fuck off.